Hello and welcome back to Avorion. My name is Spanj and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the center of the galaxy. That's right. I am at Sector 01. There is a 1x1, a 1.0, and obviously a 0x0, which is the Guardian, which I didn't want to go into just yet because I don't think we're ready for that. We need the Zotan artifacts to create, I think, the Interrupter or something like that. Anyway, we spoke about it before. It's, you know, we're collecting these Zotan artifacts and we got to chuck them into the research thing and blah 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 blah. I've got 2 of them so far. I need at least 5 of these in order to create a legendary, which I think will be the device we need in order to take on the boss, the end boss there. But we're not ready for that. Anyway, I wanted to bring this to you guys because at the center of the galaxy here in this particular sector, the players on the server, on this server, have done something quite incredible, really. Obviously, this just proves how far ahead in the game they are, to the point where they're kind of pretty much done with it now, I think. But yeah, they have filled this sector up with, well, boxes, basically. They're all space stations. I think he tried to get them all in a row, and then some of them got yeeted. So they got knocked about a bit. And these ones are essentially just asteroids, which is brilliant because that makes them pretty much immune to electricity weapons. Well, it makes them completely immune to electric weapons and stuff. And also, yeah, just rock solid, literally. But most of these factories here, if we have a look through the N here, are turret factories, right? They've got a shipyards and equipment dock, resource research and fire factory here as well, which is all just fantastic. The great thing is about these guys setting up these turret factories here. Now, obviously, this is a big benefit of a multiplayer server and other people actually, you know, doing a hell of a lot of work for you, is that these turret factories are accessible. They are player turret factories, but I can absolutely use them. So in these turret factories, they have a Tech 50 turret factory, for example, which I think is the highest tech level of a factory. I can sort these turret blueprints by DPS, and we can have a look at things like, well, this plasma cannon here, which is a 4-slot plasma cannon in fairness, but it does 1200 DPS a slot. This artillery cannon, flawless triple coaxial artillery cannon. Coaxial! I haven't come across a coaxial gun. This will be the first one that I've ever come across. That is 899 DPS a slot with 19,000 damage. 19,000 damage. Coaxial, though, means it is obviously hard pinned to the ship, which means you can't really aim it. You have to aim the ship and fire. And so you want it on something a little nimble, a little, you know, nice and nimble. And then, yeah, it just carries on. You got 631 slot laser, DPS per slot laser there. You got another coaxial artillery cannon, but it's low quality. Missile launchers, la 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 la. The great thing is that this is just one of many turret factories, and each one will have a different set of turrets available, and you can sort with DPS by slot. There's a coaxial plasmatic torture at 1960 DPS a slot, 6 slot. Avorion coaxial thunder, like that, 1400 DPS a slot. A coaxial plasmatic thunder. Holy crap! You get the idea. Large, long-range double coaxial annihilator, 1000 DPS a slot. Yeah. I think that pretty much kind of sums up the point here. The guys have created these turret factories in order to access these high-end, high-tier weapons, and they can just build them. The great thing is as well, turret factories, you're like, oh, okay, but how do you get the parts? Because we've been through this before, haven't we, guys? We've been through this before. Well, each turret factory comes with an assortment of bits and bobs. However, as you can see, their stock is 0. So you should be able to buy them from turret factories normally, the parts you need, I mean, to make the turrets. But I'm starting to see a trend here. Yeah, I'm not sure if these guys have turned these turret factories on to buy the goods from other ships or not. Basically, it looks like it's a not. So you can buy the... Oh god. I really wish what you could do is buy the blueprints off these guys, right? I wish I could just go you know, DPS per slot. Just give me that blueprint, or whatever, one of them, the good ones, you know, you can just give me a blueprint, and take it away with me, and take it to a turret factory that's got supplies nearby, and la 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 la. But there we go. Okay, so the guys have got these incredible turret factories here, but you need to come with stuff because none of them got any stock. Which is kind of like, ow. There's no stock at all. I can't buy even one energy inverter from them because they have none. It doesn't even let me put a number in. Oh my lord. Well, there we go. So I have to figure out again what turrets I want. Then what you can do, actually what you could do is, oh Sindorn, is get your ships to buy the goods for you, I suppose. I can't remember what my dudes are doing a scouting run at the moment. I'm going to get them to do various scouting runs all the way down here. The trip down here wasn't particularly interesting, guys. It was literally just like jump, and I managed to get down here. Nothing happened on the way here, so it's, you know, I didn't record it or find anything interesting. But here we are. I wanted to get to the center just to show you what it is like, and it is like this. And there we go. There we go. Yippee! So there we go, and I wonder what's in these other two sectors as well. I might have a little quick look around. Space Mall Prime. I'm really hoping that there's like a sector filled with turret factory suppliers full of stock, you know, but I suspect not. There we go. So I think what we're going to be doing I'm going to do most of it off camera because I think it's going to be very, very repetitive. But I'm going to be looking through these turret factories and trying to find a series of turrets that I really like. So I'm going to be focusing mostly on railguns and maybe lightning weapons. It's a real long range kind of anti-shield, anti-hull. Because I want to bring in the carrier and kit it out for long range. One of the other things that I managed to pick up last episode was a salvaging laser that was quite impressive on the face of it. It had quite a high DPS, and the red fluffy text underneath said it had salvaged the entire ship all at once. Well, it's not entirely true. I have the laser equipped, and although it does actually rip through things rather quickly, as you can see, it is just a regular old salvaging laser that just does a lot of damage. So, yeah. I just wanted to, because some of you were quite excited in the chat when I picked that up in the comments section, saying, oh god, it's going to take the entire ship at once. If only. If only. It is a good salvage laser. It is a purifying, so of course, you know, I get the resources straight away. And it is, like I said, it is damn well quick, so, you know, not to be sniffed at, but yeah, no, it doesn't do the whole ship at once. That would be mental. That would be incredible. You managed to get a salvage license and just go, the entire sector is now mine. Thank you. Even for purifying, though, it does actually do quite a good efficiency, I think. I'm trying not to get too close to those pirates. I don't want to start on them at the moment. Ooh, that was a lucky time to not be shooting. This will be interesting. Zotan versus pirates. My money's on pirates in this case. Oh, my money's on the Zotan because the pirates are doing nothing. They're not even shooting back. Okay. That's a bit odd. Damn. Well, good luck, pirates. I mean, if you're not going to fight back, that's fair enough, I guess. Right, the guys have finished scouting that area, so we're going to move them. Actually, what I'm going to do is going to see if... I can't remember what captains are in what ship. That's the only drama. The Brigand's got an Explorer, the Maleficent. Vagabond's got a Salvage. None of them have got merchants in them, so it's kind of like a pointless. One of them has got, I think, a Commodore, and one of them is a Daredevil. I'm going to stick with the Brigand, which is the Explorer Captain, because I think it's Explorer Tier 3 with a merchant skill. If I tell him to procure in, I don't know, this area, goods. No goods selected. I haven't selected a good yet. There are no goods. Okay, hang on. Here we go. Okay, these are the goods that you can procure because it is only like goods in certain sectors. Ouch. Ouch. Okay, I mean that makes sense, right? So, neutron accelerator. Wow. This is not a good area for buying goods. We should try an area teeming with factories and stuff like that. So this is the problem, right? What I'm gonna have to do is figure out a shopping list. Yeah, all the way back up here, I think, or all the way back over here. And then tell them to procure that in sort of populated sectors and stuff. Like, I might even have to go all the way out to the outside the barrier to like the kingdom again, where it is very densely populated. The point is, in order to build the turrets from the factories here that the guys have built, I need to do some shopping. And there we go. It's as simple as that. Oh god, that sounds like a gun firing. Oh god. Okay. Exit route. Where? Okay. They are angry. I don't know who they are. I assume that they're the pirates. Go, 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 go. Thank you for holding shields. Seriously. Ah. Well, well, well. More player stuff. Excellent. Good. There's some territory going on around here. I don't even know what's going on. There is zinc mine, silicon equipment docks, ore mines, turret factories. Wow. Loads of stuff. DQ Evans. Loads of stuff. Very nice. Okay. And some friggin' cargo ships wandering around as well. Very good. Let's have a look at your turret factories. If we were to sort, this is a Tech 50. Yep. DPS per slot. Yeah. Flawless coaxial annihilators. 1000 DPS a slot. 6 slotters though. These are beasts. But they do 12,000 damage a hit. They are outputting some serious wallop. And then you got these guys here. 3,100 damage. 444 DPS per slot. 3 slot. Fierce cannon. Non-coaxial turret. Sort of the sort of thing I was looking for, really, to be honest, is turrets, not coaxial weapons. So the carrier, at least, anyway. Now that we found coaxial weapons, I'm like, maybe I can refit one of my little corvettes with coaxial weapons and turn it into a little Defiant class monster. You know? Just a little fly around and let rip. I don't know. Anyway. The search, I suppose this would be a very, very nice turret to have. This would be a nice turret to have. The other option, of course, is to just go around and frickin' annihilate things until they drop turrets. But let's see what we got here. We crank everything up, right? So that's just one turret, and that does 13,000 damage, 7,000 DPS overall. It's 6 slots though. Ouch, 6 slots. Ah, that's a lot of slots just assumed on one weapon. But, you know, overall the DPS will go up because it's 1,000 DPS a slot. So, you know, it's still pretty damn good, right? That's coaxial. So, we could then add that track ingredients in mission log. And then go shopping. There we go. I think that's what we're going to do. Whew, I feel like this is a hell of a mission to do. This is going to take a while. But I think this is the best way to get, like, overwhelming firepower in this area. And we're going to need it. I mean, you just saw there. I mean, I know it was just one ship over there, but those pirates really... They hit hard now. They really hit hard now. The only thing is I know that they've got some decent turrets and I want them. Okay, I think I found the turret, or one of the turrets that I want to build here. And this is this Fierce Annihilator TX. 746 DPS slots. It is a 6-slot railgun, okay, but with 24-kilometer range. It does 12,000 damage a shot. It is a turret, not coaxial, so obviously you will get more damage off coaxials, but they require manual aiming. So I would really like to put these onto auto fire onto broadsides of the ship and let them do the thing. So I'll crank the requirements up to get the best out of this turret, and I've built myself a shopping list. So I've added that to my missions now. This is the BSTC turret factory, one of the player factories here in this sector that we were in before. That will now appear as a mission for me. railgun, and I've also got a laser turret that I found as well, which is really nice. And that is in the sector just over there, where DQ Evans has set up turret factories and stuff like that. Now this is obviously, you know, great advantage of multiplayer servers. Player setup turret factories, great stuff, guys. Awesome. But I'm gonna want more than one of these turrets. You know, if you think about it, once I turn this thing into my fleet carrier, it's got huge amounts of turret hardpoints, and I want a broadside potential on both sides. So I want at least 6 turrets. 6 of those railguns on just one ship. Now, these are good railguns, so I want more. I want to put them on all my ships. So I've come up with the number of 25 of these railguns. So you could basically times that amount there by 25. Each one of those numbers there by 25. That's how many I want to make 25 of these turrets. That is a ridiculous amount. That's 1,375 servos. 525 electromagnetic charges. 850 electromagnets. You get the idea. And then that's just the railgun. And I want to do the same with the lasers as well. I want to build about 20 lasers so I can have a few of them on each ship. Crap, I've got a not so friendly coming in. It's a cargo ship, but it's a faction that I seem to be at war with. The Ernie. I don't know why I'm at war with them, but they're obviously coming to trade with one of the stations. I don't want to shoot them while I'm here, so I turn my turrets off. So that now leaves the question of how the hell do I get all of that stuff? Well, populated areas like this area here, search thing here. This area here is a good place to start. In fact, I've already got the Buccaneer picking up some of the materials for the lasers that I want. But they won't. I mean, you can use the procure system here. Where is it? Procure there, right? And the procure freaking area is so small, though. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculously small. And then you want, okay, so I need high capacity lenses for the lasers. Doesn't exist, right? Can't select it in the list because there are no high capacity lenses in that area being manufactured. So you'd have to move them to an area where that particular component is being manufactured, and then you can send them out on the procure mission. At this point, I'm like, that's garbage. It's garbage. What I'm going to do is switch to the Buccaneer and take him to a turret supply station and just get all the stuff. And now, once the Buccaneer, the Cavalier, and the Pioneer have all the stuff that I need, at least for the lasers anyway, I can't do the railguns at the same time. I just don't have the cargo space for that sort of volume. Once I have those guys with all the stuff that I need, I can send them over to the border and meet the Warspite or something, and then go from there. So, oh lovely, a group of alien ships have walked in, have they? Lovely. So, this guy here, not sure if I'll be able to do this, but has got the power units required for the lasers. Where's the other one? There is supposed to be 2 ships here. Or 3 in total. He's over there. Doing all the way over there. So I'm going to be basically dividing all these things among the 3 vessels to use all their cargo holds. While I'm here, though, what I can do is do something a little bit like what we did with the transporter blocks. With Avorion hyperspace cores. Let me just glitch inside the hull here. If I add an Avorion hyperspace block to each of these ships, it means that they will be able to pass through the rifts and barriers and stuff like that seamlessly. So I can tell them now to travel over here and meet me there, for example, offload all of the stuff into the Warspite. The Warspite makes the journey all the way back down here and builds the turret. And then all the way back again to do the same with the railguns. It's not the most fun and enthralling way of getting upgraded tech, but it is a way of getting upgraded tech. You know? And I don't think these level of turrets are going to drop off ships. They may do, maybe better ones will. I don't know. At the moment, you know, you guys are sort of chomping at the bit for me to build turrets and stuff, so I'll heed your advice and I'll do it. It is going to take me a bloody long time, and it will take you guys a bloody long time as well if you're looking at doing this yourselves. Just a word of warning on that one. Okay, so we need a turret factory supplier. There it is. Okay, we'll tell these guys to escort me so that I can use their cargo holds. Escort me. And then we're going to go over here. This turret factory supplier. And I'm going to be using all the turret factory suppliers all over the place, to be honest, to try and get the things. Because at the moment I've got the power units and some of the other components, but not things like the high capacity lenses and whatnot. Now it's time for me to get the Warspite all the way back over here to meet up with the guys that have got all of my turret stuff. So let's do this. I haven't used this before. I'm going to try and use it now. Where is that thing? The thing. You remember the thing, guys? The Hyperspace Interrupter? No. The Zotan wormhole device. Is this thing even working? Use. Oh, here we go. I made a wormhole. Is it going to work? I assume we can use this multiple times. Ah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, it worked. Nice. And that hasn't deleted it, has it? It's still there. Lovely. Very, very nice. Okay, so that's the way we're going to get back to this sector each time we need to do a run for turret supplies. Getting back down there, however, it's quite a trip, I tell you. Okay, so that's going to take a little while. There is no quick way back there, and I need... This is not like I can... Yeah. I need to fly it manually because it's cargo. You know, it's not like it sits... You build the turrets here, they sit in your inventory and you can access them anywhere, but it's cargo. So yeah, anyway. I just gotta wait for the guys to arrive, then pick up the stuff. Here they are then. Okay, so there's the Cavalier. We are going to be transferring cargo from the Cavalier to me. But I don't want all of that crap. I want the... Yeah, the laser heads. Yes, please. The steel. Yes, please. The crystals. The laser modulators. And what are they? Energy inverters I don't need. Diamonds I don't need. Yeah, I mean, these guys have got a lot of crap on them, basically, from the various freaking salvaging and trading missions and stuff that they've been on. So that kind of makes sense that they've got a load of crap in them. Anyway. Right. The Cavalier, I think, has got the power units in it, which are massive. They take up a lot of space, so I'm hoping that doesn't fill me up completely. It doesn't, which is good. And then finally the Buccaneer, which I need to order to stop, otherwise it's going to run away from me. Transfer your cargo to me, and there we go. So that is 20 lasers worth of cargo in the Warspite now. There it all is. Plus some extra bits and bobs from salvaging crap. Okay, so now I need to get these guys back over into this general area so they can carry on doing what they do best, trade runs. But also I'll need them to procure the components for the railguns next as well. So I'll get them back over there. That seems to be a good place to get most of the stuff. As for the Warspite, I'm going to tell it to travel as well. Let me select it first of all. That might be a good idea. Warspite, where are you? Oh my lord. There you are. We need to travel, good sir. To... yeah. It's going to take you 6 minutes. That's pretty damn good. What about if you go, like, super fast? 5 minutes. Yeah. Reaching the destination will take very little time. I'm sure we won't be attacked while we run away. It would take... Okay, I mean, go. Sure. There we go. I'm in my little drone. I feel a bit naked. Okay, so the Vagabond and stuff, they're doing salvage runs over here, so I'm hoping that they just pick up, like, nice things. Plus, they're getting Avorion and stuff, which is great. You guys have finished down here, aren't you? With the whole mining stuff, so you can just crack on with more mining, I'm afraid, guys. There's nothing much more interesting for you to do at this time, not until I get a lot of 21%. I set them on like 3-hour mining trips to just reduce it under 10% chance of being ambushed. But there we go. You get 1.5 million Xanium per run, 1.1 million Trinium, and a bit of Orgonite. Go. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Okay. Whew. I think we'll have some very nice turrets soon. Here we go then. So we're about to make a lot of turrets. And DQ Evans here is about to get a lot of money from me for the privilege, I think. So here we go. This is the Fierce Torture. It is an Avorion turret. And once I crank this all up, it does 928 yes per slot. However, it is a 6-slot turret. Ouch. Double check that in a second. Is that the right one? Is this even the right one? Have I got the right turret here? I'm not sure. Let me just double check. It wasn't the right turret. The right turret is this one, which is a 3-slot turret at 1106 DPS. 60, sorry, DPS. Slot. And that's the Fierce Dual Igniter Tier 3. I almost got that wrong. I need Turret Factory Browning over there. I mean, it's still DQ Evans, so he's still going to get a crap load of money from me, but it's all for a good cause. I almost got the wrong turret there, guys. That was close. Okay. The Buccaneer has finished procuring goods for you. That is excellent, excellent stuff, because that is all the railgun things for the railgun. So here we go then. Let's build 20 freaking laser turrets. Let's do this. Now, of course, yeah, like they are not necessarily the greatest turret available, but they are still a massive step up. And I could be getting the exotic turret that I have that does, I think it's 700 DPS a slot across 3 slots. This is better than that exotic. So 8 million cost to build each turret. So this is really going to burn through my millions here, and especially when I start doing the railguns as well, which I think are even more than this. Anyway, there's build that. You gonna build? Did that actually do anything? Did it take time to build it? Is this what's happening? Have I got to wait? Is it like a progress bar? No? Did it do anything? What's going on? Ah! Did it build it? I pressed the button. I saw nothing happen. Don't tell me I can't use other players' turret factories. Because why would it let me get this far why would it give me a build button if I can't use the freaking build button? What's going on? It gives me no error message, no message of any kind. It just doesn't do anything. I don't understand it. I'm docked. The only thing I can think of is that I haven't got, like, I'm neutral with DQ Evans rather than, like, allied or something like that. Well, I tried a different factory. I've tried messing with the amounts. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is that you just can't build turrets at other players' turret factories. In which case, then why is this even available? Why is this even an interface? The only thing I think is that I have to build my own turret factory. And then I don't know how I get it to have this blueprint or an equivalent blueprint or a better one. Okay, so that completely changes things. I mean, do let me know down in the comments if I'm being an absolute dork, but I don't think I'm being a dork. I've tried everything. I've looked online. I've, posted messages and asked people for help, and there doesn't seem to be any kind of answer anywhere about why I can't build a turret there. Like I said, my only thought is that I need to build my own turret factories and use those instead. So with that in mind, that's what I may do. The other thing is, can I use a player shipyard? If not, there's one over here, but I suspect it's the Enki Federation, or the Eek Federation. For some reason, I'm a bad rep with them. I've never encountered them before today, or recently at least anyway, so I don't know why they're all pissy, but they're not far from neutral, to be honest. I just probably need to kill some freaking bad guys in their company, They have a shipyard just over here, which isn't too bad. If I can get over there, build a station founder, come over here. Assuming, of course, I can't use a player shipyard because I can't seem to use a player turret factory for whatever reason. There is a shipyard here, isn't there? Yes, there is. Let me just go and see if that is the case. If it is the case and I can't use it, build ship. Right, single block, station founder, tritium block. We're getting out of the area where we can found more ships and stuff like that. We're going to start taking them over soon. I have got, excitingly, I have got some boarders here. Ship takers and some boarding shuttles. I haven't used them yet. I haven't used them. They haven't been in the situation where I can use them yet. I'm hoping that we find some pirates that are just like 2 or 3 ships. I blow a couple of them up and then take over the last one. See how it works and take a pirate ship. I think it'll be fun. But there we go. Okay, we have station founder. I can't believe I'm just about to build a bloody turret factory when there are like dozens here, you know? It just doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I want to try this freaking experiment and see if it works. So it's 30 million credits to found a turret factory. Alright, fine. Action is irreversible, blah. Okay. I'm over there now. Let's give it the Omni Station design. Another 1 million. We'll adjust it up to a maximum 10 sockets. Apply design. There we go. Of course, you know, we got no crew, we got nothing on this station at the moment, so this is going to be... So it's a Tech 50 turret station. Wow. I don't know what's what. We got a triple coaxial antimatter annihilate. Oh my god, look at that thing. That looks pretty sexy. And there's a plasmatic beamer 2-slot laser turret that we can crank up to 860 PS a slot. Not bad. Plus it's plasma, which means it'll... There's a fine double laser, single slot double laser, 1 slot half size. That's pretty good. Look at that, 1200 DPS on a 1-slot laser. Wow. Holy moly. That's impressive. That's very nice. Alright. I wish that was Seekers. If that was Seeker shots, I would just build a crap load of them and just have a missile freaking barrage. Okay, so building your own turret factory gives you a crap load more turrets to choose from. Yikes. Okay, I did not know that. There we go. That's news. Okay, we got a bit of setup to do because well, let's build turrets. That's insurance plan. 13 million. Oh my god, bulletin board. Where's the freaking hire crew? Here we go. Wow, I can't hire. Let's get these guys in at least then, because otherwise the station will take damage. We need like what, 30 of them? Do you think? Yeah, it was just off. There we go. As for the engineers, I'm not sure where we're going to get engineers from. We don't need more than required crew, blah. Could just make engineers, I guess, from regular crew. I don't know. We can hire crew from other stations here and bring them over on the Warspite or something. But yeah. Okay, so I'll need to get this station kind of like armed and upgraded a little bit with some shields and shield capacity, because I think at the moment his shields are 157,000, which is pathetic. And is if we do get pirates in this sector, which I don't think we will, because there's wonderful things I noticed earlier. The guys had placed in, see, energy suppressor satellites here, which I think basically hide this sector from pirates and stuff like that. It may even stop, I don't know if it stops the Zotan from coming here and stuff like that as well. But still, I want to take the time to get this thing geared up with some stuff and some turrets and whatnot, so that we can actually leave it here and be happy with that. So there we go. Okay. Whew. Our own turret factory, guys. 30 million unexpected expense, but it's fine. And whatever expense comes with building the turrets. Hopefully they're free to build, and I just need the resources. We'll find out very soon. So let's see if I can actually build a turret out of my own bloody turret factory. Okay, so we got the fine double laser. I've cranked it up. It's got a 10-kilometer range, 1200 DPS, is half a block size, 1 slot, 3 gunners. That is a very nice turret. That is a very nice turret. You can really stack them on your ship, I tell you. Right, build. Ah, finally. Right, I'm building turrets. Oh my god. No, let's just build as many of these as we can until I run out of stuff. Keep it going. Come on. I want more. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. All the fine double lasers. I want everything to have one of these. There we go. Bang. Done. Okay. Awesome. So that'll be a blue. 20 fine double Avorion lasers at 1200 DPS each. I see a glowy. I think some pirates have come in and got blown up. I think this is a wonderful place to build a station. So pirates did come in anyway, but the enormous fleet of Tyre here is just like, die. Instant death for pirates. So I'm quite happy with that. Very nice. There's a tractor beam upgrade. Bursting pulse gun. What's the green? Civil turret control. Okay, lots of gold here as well. I'll pick it all up. Thanks for the defense fleet Tyre. I'll just profit from this though. Awesome stuff. Okay. So yeah, do let me know down in the comments what you think it is that I couldn't use other player stations. Is it the fact that I'm neutral with them? Do you think? Is it that it's a player station and I just can't use it for some unknown reason? It would be interesting to know. The good news is, of course, you can use your own station. And of course, it has a wonderful selection of turrets. Order by DPS by slot. I mean, that's pretty decent. We've got coaxial lightning cannons here. They're coaxial, which means you need to manually aim them. But they are hella damage. Look at that. 27,000 damage a shot. I'm really tempted to get the Maleficent in here. Then, you know, my last little Corvette, because it's so nimble and stuff like that, and just run around with some coaxial rapid fire lightning cannons. Just go blah 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 blah. I think it would be a lot of fun. So, okay, my next mission then is the railguns. There is a enduring triple annihilator here, which is a turret. The other railguns, I think, are all coaxial. That one is a triple coax anti-annihilator, an antimatter railgun. Oh, suits you, sir. That is that's delicious. That is mighty. But I do want a turret because it's going to be on a battleship with broadsiding potential. So we crank this pupper up. Oof. Oof. Lots of components required here. You know, okay, so we get it's a 6 slot, which is a lot of slots. And it's only doing 539 DPS per slot, but it does a 9,000 damage alpha strike. You know, it's okay. Is what I would describe that. It's okay. There's a 16-kilometer range, which is also Or we go for the superior triple artillery cannon, which has a 19-kilometer range, which we can crank up, of course, to let's see, 20 kilometers. That's a 353 DPS per slot with an 8,000 damage. It's not as good, is it? Let's be honest. The railgun, even with the shorter range, is going to do better. And I think this is probably why the guys have built so many turret factories here, because they want to get the RNG to try and maybe get a turret that's better. So I think maybe with the railgun, what I possibly need to do is actually look at existing weapons, because that one there has got it's only a 12-kilometer range, but it does 318 damage per slot and is only a 2-slot railgun. So that's an example of a blue one. So if we can maybe find ourselves a nice railgun rather than having to rely on the blueprints of the factory there, maybe that's a better option. But it is, in any case, either way, it's RNG, isn't it? It's just either RNG of the factory and what the factory has. There's the RNG of what you find out there and about. That is only 160 DPS per slot. Oof. That would be nice. Seeker shots, see? What I came here to actually do was to finally apply this design here. I think it's about time, isn't it, that we actually brought her in for all to see. To finally have a look at my brand spanking new battle carrier. Ladies and gentlemen, is the Victory class battle carrier. Now it's slightly different from when I built it in my live stream, and I'll take you through those differences soon. But let me just give you a quick round tour of everything. Now she's got 4 hangar bays. Now then she did have 6 more down the sides here, but I did a bit of looking into it, and basically the maximum amount of fighters that you can have in any build is 120, regardless of how much hangar space you've got. So the maximum sized hangar that you actually need is something like 900. It's basically 8 times 120, because the largest fighter you can have is 8, right? If you can only have 120, then yeah, you just times 8 by 120. That's the largest hangar you'll ever need. So I got rid of the hangars down the sides or the inside of the 2 front armor spontoons, whatever you want to call them, because they're just unnecessary. So they're now generators. They're now generators and shield generators. This ship has now, with the modules that I have adopted into it from the previous ship, has a shield of 5.87 million and a hull of 1.77 million. And as you can see, it is quite well equipped from a turret hardpoint point of view. They've got stepped turrets. There are 9 on this side alone, 9 on that side. There's another 3, 4 on each side there. And then on the top, you've got another set there as well. So it's pretty well geared for turrets, I think. Well, we will see, won't we, when we actually start to put turrets on this damn thing. But yeah, there you go, ladies and gentlemen, the Victory class battle carrier. As usual, I will have this on the workshop when I can, at some point. Yeah. I don't know when. I will try and get it on as soon as possible. First thing that we need to do, though, is put some crew in it, because that is horrible noise. I'm just coming out of the builder. Oh, it says it's disabled. Yeah, I know. It disabled them. We need to put some crew on here, so I need to do a quick search for engineers and spanner people, and my repair dock has them both, and that is right here. In fact, I'm already docked. So we need to get some spanners in here, because ultimately, otherwise the ship starts taking damage, and we're going to have both of those. And it's still not enough, is it? Where's the next one with the spanners? The equipment dock over there, and then the shipyard. Let's go get them. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, here she is. She's going to be a bit slow for a while I get some crew in her, and then we're going to stick some turrets on her as well. Now at the moment, obviously, she's got fighters left over there, and I've got the Zotan module, I think, for the 12 fighter squadrons. Yeah, there you go. It does have a pilot workforce of 1200. Now, some of you said that the AI pilots don't dodge and roll and can end up losing quite a lot of fighters that way. So, but plus 4 fighter squadrons. Yeah, I could ditch that and give it to mining and salvaging fleet instead. It's probably better. Because, you know, actual living pilots will survive better. Now I've got a few turrets to place on here. So I've got to think about what turrets I want where now. What kind of firing profile do I want? Now, obviously, I haven't got the big boomer cannons that I want at the moment. At the moment, you know, the best one is that Avorion one, which is a 2-slotter, but it only has a range of 12 kilometers. Whereas one with a range of 20 kilometers would be very, very nice. In which case, that one there is probably the longest range one, but it's only a green and it's 6 slots. It's an absolute monster. But, you know, longest range and a good 33,000 damage every shot. So I'm going to load up, I think, with some railguns on the forward section here. If I can get 6 railguns on it, I think it might be excessive, actually. I may just actually put 2 at the front and then 1 maybe midship there. And that should be able to fire in a sort of fairly nice diagonally up fashion to whatever I'm pointing at. And then the rest can be sort of lasers, point defense, bolters, plasma cannons, so on and so forth for anti-shield, anti-hull setup as usual. Okay. It's going through all of these buggers. Trying to find the best ones again. Here we are then. Fully decked out. Warspite. Oh, hang on. We've got to change this. Battle carrier. Nice. So after all is said and done, all the subsystems are in. Now, a few of these I want to get rid of and shake up a bit later on, but I need to increase the amount of, unbelievably, the amount of power this thing generates is not enough, which is quite insane when you see the generators on this thing. Yeah, it's just, that's not enough, apparently. So yeah, once I can get them all to Avorion, I spend most of my Avorion on these right now. Once I can get them all to Avorion, I may be able to get rid of the generator booster there, which has got a plus 65% recharge rate, which is also very nice. Very, very nice. But yes, I have still got the Zotan fighter module in there, because otherwise I would need to use 2 of the normal modules. I would need to use the 5-headed Hydra and this 3-headed Hydra in order to get the number of fighters that I have into operation, into circulation. So I had to go back to that because it gives the +4 fighter squadrons, and yeah. So once I can free up some slots, maybe I can get some exotic, maybe even legendary fighter modules. I can maybe replace the Zotan one with one of those, and everything will be fine. I also am running 3 freaking shield modules here. So we've got this one, which gives us an extra 178,000, but it gives us an emergency recharge of 35%, and it increases our recharge rate by 20%. But this one that increases the durability to 127%. But it does take some energy away. This thing also takes some energy away and gives another 122%. That is what enabled us to get 13.33 million shield HP on those 3. Again, with these, if I can consolidate them into a 1 or 2 modules, that would be great. There's some bandits, and they're being banditio about it. I'm not going to get there in time, I don't think. Everything's out of range. Everything's stopping way short at the moment. 20 kilometers. I'm not sure what the range, maximum range on this thing is. What was it? 16? 12? 22. One of those railguns should have been hitting, but there we go. I will take this out for a little combat test soon. I have my boys down here. They've got an hour and 13 left. I want them to finish that before I do join up with them and go and see if we can take something on and see what it's like. Until then, it's just going to be kind of mooching around, really. I think getting traveling all the way back down there, actually, where we were. Yeah, I'm still on the hunt for some better turrets and stuff. I don't think the ones in the factory there are quite what I'm after. But yeah, we'll see what we can come up with once we take this thing into a nice little combat situation for its first shakedown. At the moment, I have used almost all 20 of the freaking lasers that I made on this thing. So, you know, it has a firepower of 38.21 omicrons, because each one of these is doing 1200 DPS, and, you know, pinpoint accurate and on auto fire as well. So literally the only weapons I'm going to be controlling are the main ones, which, you know, you can zoom in on. That's 29 kilometers. Is that 7? Yeah. So we can, you know, do some sniping with those, while the rest of the turrets keep us reasonably safe. And it is mostly energy and plasma. The only physical hitting ones are the railguns at the moment. Just the sheer DPS of those things, just delicious. Bolter turrets and devastators and stuff like that. Railguns, of course. I'll be keeping an eye out as we go further into the game and actually start putting our new ship to the test against what's inside the barrier here. Ladies and gentlemen, the Victory class battle carrier. Like I said, we'll be on the workshop soon as I figure out what's wrong with it and correct it. Until then, I will see what she's capable of. But that is going to be all for today. Join me next time where we will be seeing what she's capable of and putting that 13.3 million shield capacity to the test, no doubt. But thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.